What about clear two-way communication between me and other types of beings? So what you heard was the fifth follow-up, or the sixth experiment of the Haitian Voodoo experiments with the Ropéens, which are a race of otherworldly beings. So I have the first several experiments before that here on my YouTube channel. I'll have them linked for you so you could watch them and find out what the experiment was all about. And you could visit my website to learn more about the experiment as well. So I have more EVPs for you and a few pictures to follow. Let's get into it. So for those of you who haven't seen the first 5 episodes, this was a great contact that I made between other worldly beings and myself from the dark void. These beings are called the Ropéens, and I called them the long-headed beings at first because I didn't know what else to call them since they all seem to have long heads, like you see in this picture right here. This is one of the long-headed beings. So watch the other episodes, you'll learn all about these beings. This is a continuation of questioning to learn more about the beings, and they're also helping me, giving me some advice on a new paranormal device that I am building. So I'm going to get started now with the EVPs, and then I have a few pictures to show you at the end. Sit back and enjoy. What is Lindy the king of? When you told me to open up a portal to push the atoms through, you said she help you. Who is she? Enchanting. Who is Vega? Are you Vega, this long-headed being here? Is that you? Are you referring to a glitch in my world? Something that can help me open a portal? What ritual can you teach me to open a portal? So to explain the next EVP coming up, the group of entities that I am speaking with, the Ropéens, these long-headed beings, actually had contact with another group of entities that I worked with for many years, and they were called the Squask, which I also called the masked face beings because it looked like their face had like a mask or a hard shell on it. This is what the masked face beings look like. And the leader of the masked face beings called himself Josh, which I've had a very interesting relationship with as far as paranormal experimentation. They wanted me to sell souls, which really they just wanted me to make a pact with them, which will never happen. So they like to crash some of my experiments, and this particular EVP just kind of shows that they were also present with the Ropéens, which happens quite often when they're talking about their dad. Their dad is actually a demonic figure that works with the Squask. This experiment is quite complicated and complex because it brings in more than one or even 2 other groups of beings. So it's quite interesting, and it's been ongoing for many years, and I would really like to put it together to share it with everybody. But I do have some information about the Squask on my YouTube. I will also include links for that as well. So anyway, they're talking about their dad. Their dad they're referring to, like I said, is a demonic being that is actually ruling over the Squask. And they're saying no tricks. That could either be because they're trying to gain my trust again, or because they feel that I've let them down because I don't want to sell souls. Which kind of sounds ridiculous, but this is the way they work. So it does make sense to me for this particular EVP, and I did want to share it with you. So here is that EVP. Give me some clues on how to do this ritual. On the next EVP, the spirits are just talking about helping me with my new device that I'm working on, which is called the OPEX, and they did say the OPEX. So the rest of it was just what I could do to make improvements. So this one made a lot of sense. Is there something I should add to it or take away from it to make it better, and what would that be? How can I use this device to make that clear two-way communication? Will lasers help? So this EVP was also just advice on how to help me with my project, and when they said Dublin still funny, well, I have a friend, Dublin. This is Dublin.
Hey there, I'm Dublin, Missouri. How you doing? I like to help share with all of her paranormal work. Yeah, I do. And I'm one hell of a handsome guy.
Are mirrors a good way to open a portal? Would a dielectric antenna help with communication? Can I build a circuit to amplify my signal to you? Anubis is the Egyptian god of cemeteries and protector of graves. So I guess that's just another way of them saying, it's not safe, don't do this. Tell me what kind of circuit I would need to build in order to amplify my signal. So this EVP does make me think. I'm curious, metal stamp, what would that have to do with a circuit? So, but metal stamping is actually some kind of fabrication that different places would use to make different shapes and sizes of particular components for electronics. And I'm not really sure how it plays into what I am doing. But it was worth research. A lot of the EVPs that I've gotten prior to this group of EVPs had a lot of information that when I followed up was very helpful to my project. So we'll see what happens. How do I cross the dimensional realms, like for direct two-way communication to your world? What is your world called? Who is Lord Vellum? It looks like a V, actually, and I outlined it like a heart, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a V. Is that Lord Vellum? Who is he? A lord of what? Can you show me a picture of Lindy again here? Is Lindy part of Vega's world? You said she helped you. Who is she? What can she help me do? So when I started this entire Haitian Boudon thing, I was looking to talk with the Master of the Void. I didn't specify which, and I got the Dark Void, which doesn't surprise me. And when they said she could help you, help your water, I know everyone's like, what does that mean? A lot of the images I get are spirit technology images, and I do use an elemental medium. A lot of times it is water. This is how I found this group of entities, the Europeans. I found them using the EQZ technique, and then from there I continued to do my experiments until I learned a lot more about them, and then Vega started to help me with my project. I never found out who she is. I've never really gotten an answer for that, but help your water, she can help you to find more. So I think that maybe they're just trying to say to do more EQC imaging, and maybe that will lead me to more information. He's also said, I'm in you. Who said that, and what does that mean? Who is the Dark Challenger, or what is the Dark Challenger? What is the Dark Challenger's challenge? So I always ask EVP questions several times because there's different circumstances and variables at play that help entities answer questions, and sometimes they can't. So when I asked about the Dark Challenger, what is their challenge? Talking about now he wouldn't want to fear you and there's fear around you. Vega was met by another entity and kind of coerced into not talking to me, not helping me anymore with my project. Instead, they just wanted him to spy on me. He found himself in a difficult position, so he asked if we could kind of put things on hold for a while. I decided to put them on hold permanently, but it was a really weird situation. I think that's what this is all about. You mentioned a glitch. What glitch would that be? You said something about teaching me a ritual to open a portal. What ritual is that? So for this EVP, they're pretty much just ignoring my question and just voicing their concerns about me not wanting to help them or go to them or spend time with them anymore, because I did cut off communications with both entities that I was talking with, the Ropayans and the Squask, and this one's all about the Ropayans, so they're letting me know that they're just not really happy about me not wanting to talk to them anymore. Will this device be helpful in opening a portal? How can I use this device to the best of my abilities? Just talking about the same demons again. Tell me more specifically, what kind of microchip do I need, and what should be its function for opening a portal? Will the lasers in my experiments? What frequency should I use in opening a portal? In this EVP, their response refers directly to my time-space portal project, where I do have past, present, and future portals. Are mirrors a good way to open a portal? Does everyone in your race have long heads? Did I find a new species of beings with you? Would a dielectric antenna help with communication or opening a portal? Can I build a circuit to amplify my signal to you? For this EVP, you can hear me turn the device on that I was using and the entity afternoon. And I, of course, didn't hear it then, and I said, you know, asked my question, and then they said they would really like to help me. So it was a nice and pleasant EVP, and they did give me some help and a lot of strange messages as well, but that's to be expected. And now I have just a couple of pictures to show you that were created using Perlin noise. The entities can make patterns using the Perlin noise to create their face or some other type of photo or image. That's what I'm going to be showing you now. So this was another successful communication with the Ropayans, and I learned quite a bit. Would have liked to have learned a little more. Certain things they just refused to answer. And of course, you know, there's a little bit of conflict between me and some of the entities there. But overall, it was a good communication. Stay tuned. I have one more experiment, and it's a pretty cool one. So that won't be coming out as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. This is Char with Psychic Miss Paranormal and Elite Paranormal Specialist. Have a good night.